There's not a single person on the internet who has not seen this creature once. A name everyone on the internet heard, a person everyone has seen, a singing voice that at least got heard once in any of her iconic songs. She's hiding in every corner of the internet. To this day still being relevant, and even with a rise of popularity the last few years. An icon ruling over us and the internet. Everyone had their Vocaloid phase once, as a kid, teenager, or now as an adult. And even though she does not age, you still experience changes and differences between the now and the back then. Vocaloid was a way more secluded thing back then, only really populated on Nico Nico, and also only known by the weird kids in school, people that maybe grew up with the internet too much. It was a niche phenomenon, and because of the weirdness and novelty of Vocaloids, Miku still broke free to the mainstream. Lady Gaga, Nyan Cat, big corporation advertisements and collabs, appearing on mainstream news, even performing on a late night show, which is pretty much only viewed by old people. Yeah, you can imagine how the general public felt about this. Just imagine showing your grandma or normie friends Miku back then. Anyways, I think it was way too early for Miku to come out to normal people, because her real rise to popularity is yet to be seen. If you followed Vocaloid since back then, you probably feel the shift of popularity too. There is a new generation of stupid teenagers and kids who are witnessing this thing for the first time, with new songs breaking through to the mainstream, but also trends, memes, and all this bullshit through fucking TikTok trends or Project Sekai. I'm still at awe of how many normal people, normal friends of mine who are not in this sad little loser bubble of the internet know about Miku or one or two songs from TikTok. For example, Young Girl A, Mesmerizer, pretty much all Deco songs and so on. Also big art trends that went viral. Just remember Brazilian Miku. These few days you could not get anywhere without seeing Miku. She conquered Twitter with people sharing traditions and cultures. In these few days my Twitter timeline actually felt sane. It felt normal. People don't talk about killing black people or being fucking racist or telling to kill. It was a beautiful trend. It truly felt like that people could connect through Miku. Her being a literal canvas and vessel for artistic output in so many different ways. Hatsune Miku is really the goddess of creation and the forefront figure of the internet, driven by the same people that create, but also consume. Miku stocks are going through the roof, quadrillion stock! Being a Miku fan comes with some difficulties. It is expensive. There is this concept of a Miku tax. It gets increasingly worse and worse, turning your liquid money into figurines, pins or charms, bags, plushies, Miku Expos, and so much merchandise, man. She will get your money in some way or another, dude. Wait, isn't this all voluntarily? Wait, man, I was...
You stupid fucking
please,
bitch.
please, no,
have
please.
mercy with you.
Please.
Oh my God.
This is a Miku figurine. There are dozens of them. It will or was probably your first contribution to the Mikonomy. The production is rolling and rolling. She is the leader of anime figures, still being on top of the game, having the biggest number of unique figurines. And through all that, our money is flowing, while Miku figures get dispatched in so many households. I bought this Miku figure. I don't know if I should have, with the world economy collapsing, my food getting poisoned and getting more expensive by the day, my rent getting higher and higher. I don't even have a real job. AI taking our jobs probably, and my pension is withering away. But I have this Miku figure, and Miku will save me. The Mikonomy will save me, right? No matter where you are in your life, how old you are or what you are going through right now, they will be there. These banger songs will be there. The art machine will always be pumping. People will never stop to express themselves through this virtual being, expressing things that would be impossible otherwise, and offering a way of escaping and comfort. For me personally, Vocaloid was a huge part when I was entering teenage years, and even before that, which I can imagine is the same for you maybe, being obsessed with everything it had to offer. Escaping from school, studying, and I don't know if you can already think that, but a nerd who is overweight and likes anime, not so popular in school, maybe even a bullying victim, you know? Yeah. Miku and the other Vocaloids really did offer me a hideout. All the artists that created songs and art, giving a space for people where they could run to and also return to. And eventually I grew out of Vocaloid when I was 15 or 16, only to return again 5 years later when I was 20. Confused and lost where to go in life, entering different colleges and degrees, while failing in studying and losing confidence in myself, switching on and off, scared of what to do in the future and having this amassing pressure from behind, arguing with my parents. And in this phase I looked at Steam one day and saw Project Diva on sale. I played the fuck out of this game. I got obsessed again, reliving everything from childhood and also experiencing new things. I know it was only 5 years where I didn't touch Vocaloid, but still, it was a quarter of my life and also fast years. Years where a lot has changed. But yeah, being a part of the community, hopping on the Vocaloid train, which never stops, where you can always enter and go out, this train will never stop. It will only get bigger from here. And in my case, I would not say that Miku saved me or anything like that. I mean, I had normal struggles that probably everyone has. But it is just an escape, like so many other things for me that I hold dearly to me. But for some others, she very well might be a savior. But for real, if you are mentally unwell, maybe go get some help in real life and don't depend on a blue-haired girl. Anyways, I truly feel like we are in a new era of Miku. The era where we are about to witness that the world is truly hers. And maybe she has the power to go mainstream. Alright, this video was pretty fun to make. Don't forget to sub and like, keep your head up, and please don't forget to sub and like. Bye bye!